Hande Erçel. A name who began her career in Turkey and, over time, carried it far beyond the country's borders, becoming one of the internationally recognized faces of Turkish television series. She should be considered not only for her successful television projects, but also for her popularity reaching millions of people, her visibility in the fashion world, and the enormous fan base she has built across different countries. Because Hande Erçel's story is about much more than the screen journey of a young actress. Born on November 24, 1993, in Bandırma, Balıkesir, Hande Erçel maintained her connection with art throughout her education and studied in the Department of Traditional Turkish Arts at Mimar Sinan Fine Arts University. During the early stages of her career, she attracted attention through modeling and beauty pageants. In 2012, she placed second in the Miss Civilization of the World competition held in Azerbaijan, marking one of the first steps toward becoming known to a wider audience. However, her real breakthrough began when she entered the world of television. After appearing in smaller roles during her early years, one of the major turning points in Erçel's career came with Gunsin Kizlari. Her portrayal of Selin gave the young actress the opportunity to showcase her energy and on-screen charisma to a much broader audience. The following project, Aşk Laftan Anlamaz, took her career to an entirely different level. As Hayat, she became one of the most beloved faces of romantic comedy, successfully combining the character's stubborn, determined, and lively personality with her own natural screen presence. She later appeared in productions such as Sia Insai, Hawker, and Aziz, demonstrating that she did not want to limit herself exclusively to romantic comedy. Different characters and more dramatic stories marked new stages in her acting career. However, the production that undoubtedly introduced Hande Erçel to a much larger global audience was Sen Kal Kapimi. Playing Ida Yildiz, Erçel found herself at the center of a story that required a wide emotional range, from romance and comedy to heartbreak and passionate love. As the story of Ida and Serkan crossed Turkey's borders, Hande Erçel's name became increasingly familiar to millions of viewers following Turkish series from Latin America to Europe. Once regarded mainly as one of Turkey's popular actresses, Hande was now becoming an international star closely followed by fan communities around the world. Her portrayal of Leyla Cediz in Bambaşka Biri represented another stage in her search for different roles. At the center of a more serious and dramatic world, this character demonstrated Erçel's desire to expand her acting range rather than remain within the romantic roles audiences had grown accustomed to seeing her play. Following television, film projects also began to occupy a more prominent place in her career, opening a new chapter for Hande Erçel. Yet what has turned Hande Erçel into such a major phenomenon is not limited to the characters she has portrayed. Her energy in front of the camera, her influence in the fashion world, and the visibility she has created on social media have become interconnected parts of her public image. Whenever she appears at international events, everything from her outfits to her overall style becomes a topic of discussion, making it increasingly difficult to define her simply as a television actress in the traditional sense. Behind all this visibility, however, lies a very different side of life that comes with fame. In a 2026 interview, Erçel spoke about sometimes feeling caught between the Hande Erçel known by the public and her private self, revealing that fame carries a personal struggle alongside the glamour visible from the outside. During the same period, she also revealed that she was writing a screenplay and exploring new creative areas in her career, an important indication that she does not intend to remain solely in front of the camera. Perhaps this is exactly why the Hande Erçel phenomenon has remained so powerful for so long. From the young Selin of Gunsin Kizlari to the unforgettable Hayat of Aşk Laftan Anlamaz, from Ida in Sen Kal Kapimi, who became known around the world, to increasingly dramatic characters, what we see is a career that has continuously evolved over the years. Today, Hande Erçel is no longer simply an actress known in Turkey, she has become one of the popular faces representing Turkish television on the international stage. Millions of people follow her every move, while each new project generates considerable curiosity and anticipation. The journey that began in Bandırma has extended from television screens to international events and to fans in countless corners of the world. And perhaps the real question begins now: has Hande Erçel already reached the peak of her career, or is everything we have witnessed so far only the beginning of an even greater international journey?